Well, if you haven't checked your 401k today, you might want to take a pass on that. The downturn is due to the lackluster jobs report out today and the president firing the commissioner of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The president is accusing her of manipulating the jobs reports for political purposes. That's what he's saying. So we want to get some insight into what this means for the big picture. Joining me now is Dewey Steffen, CEO of Great Lakes Wealth. Dewey, thanks so much for joining us. We always appreciate having you on the show. So how much confidence should Americans have in the accuracy and independence of government-reported economic data like the monthly jobs report that President Trump is now calling into question?
Well, in general, you have to have the confidence. It's still America. It's still the way Congress and, all the branches of government work. So we don't know what happened today in detail yet. It's hot off the presses, as they say, but details to follow.
So the president is accusing the commissioner of skewing the numbers for political reasons. What's your opinion about economics institutions like the BLS being criticized openly by the president? Is that a good idea, bad idea?
Well, it's par for the course with President Trump. He's certainly talking to Jerome Powell as well and not really happy with some of the decisions he's making. And so this just kind of echoes that same sentiment. And particularly with what happened today, it has to go back, apparently back to, when running for office and things like that.
We've seen significant downturns in the jobs report before. We're talking about 250,000 jobs across 2 months. So how concerned should we be? Is this a typical revision, or does this raise a little bit more red flags? So down 250,000 in about 2 months.
Yeah, so today just came in lighter. 100,000 was the estimate. It was more in the 73,000 range. And then the revision from June and the prior revision from May, are a little concerning, but a lot of that was, they said, due to just some late filings with those numbers, some delays that they blamed maybe on tariffs and some of those other things. So don't get too worked up quite yet.
And finally, with all the noise around the numbers and a big drop on the Dow, down over 600 points, what indicators do you look at to assess the true health of the economy? I guess the overall question is, how concerned should people be after a down day?
Yeah, don't be concerned yet. The numbers after today are actually back to where they were on June 30th. So the S&P is still up 6% on the year. Yeah. However, again, we may just be getting started with what would be a summer slowdown and or a pullback of the market. So please be patient and pay attention to your own portfolio.
And as the big investors always say, right, when you get a downturn, that's a garage sale. Go out and buy, right?
Absolutely, but let's not start buying yet. Just be patient and see what happens.
All right. Dewey Steffen, appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for sidestepping your weekend to come on our show. We appreciate it, as always.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.